What do you like best about Appleseed?
What do I like best about Appleseed are the magnificent people that I meet, students as well as instructors, of course. And I love the fact that I'm able to share with them the beautiful and inspiring story of our nation's birth, and to give them a flavor of what it feels like to be truly free, and the difference in the culture between the founding generation and the culture today.
Okay. What got you interested in Appleseed?
Ah, that's a good question. I had been interested in shooting since I was wearing diapers. I probably learned to shoot rifles before I could toddle very well. However, and I've been involved or interested in issues of liberty all my life.
Okay.
I discussed these issues with family and friends over the years, and I was always regarded as somewhat eccentric, harmless, but very, very unique and unusual. Maybe in a good way, and maybe not in a good way, but kind of a person who was more. 1975, and the stories of various individuals who participated really, really inspired my interest. And there were upstanding, intelligent, responsible, very charismatic individuals who were teaching Appleseed, who were saying exactly the same things that I had been thinking for years, and for which I had been regarded as somewhat of a harmless eccentric. And I was hooked. And I decided if I could possibly do it, I wanted to be a member of an organization like that. And therefore, I went back to my second Appleseed with the determination to shoot riflemen and become an instructor. But it was my third Appleseed before I was finally able to do it. And when I got my orange hat, I never thought that I would have the ability or the energy or whatever to become a red hat. Appleseed has been a revelation to me. I didn't know there were so many outstanding human beings in this country, and it's just been a joy to be an Appleseed instructor.
What's your favorite rifle?
My favorite rifle is my go-to centerfire rifle. It's Priscilla. She is a 1987 model Colt H-bar Sporter receiver lower, and the upper is highly modified. I put a synthetic stock on it. I built up the cone. I did a number of other things, but it's got a 22-inch barrel. It's a bull barrel, heavyweight barrel. It's got a wild chamber, which makes it suitable for shooting 5.56 or 223 ammunition, and it shoots very well. I love Priscilla. Priscilla's my go-to rifle. However, the one that I have the most fondness for, I don't shoot it very much because it's kind of an antique, is a 1954 Springfield Armory model of Grand rifle. So there you are.
How many total people have you trained in your career of Appleseed?
Wilbur, to tell the truth, I have lost count. There are so many I have trained, I have just lost count. I've been doing this for 6 years, and for example, Steve Lundeen that was here, he was one of my students. Ben Brandon, who's a senior instructor now in Georgia, was one of my students. I've got shoot bosses all over the state who were my students at one time or other. I have lost count, my friend. I just don't know.
Okay. That's all of them.
That's it, huh?
Good. All right, nice job, Will.